chance you might not agree to the Supermax extension. Did you or anyone on your inner circle indicate that that might be the case?
Absolutely not.
It's been a while since I've talked about the NBA and basketball, but I thought, why not talk about it right now? It's kind of the perfect time. Luka Doncic gets traded away from Dallas, his hometown, what he thought was his hometown, to the Lakers. What the frick is that? What the frick is that? Bro, I'm gonna be honest, it's actually freaking crazy. And the dust has now settled and it's kind of set in. This is real. And the Lakers press conference just released today as of this recording. Now let's start from the ground up. This trade started as a coffee between Rob Pelinka and Nico Harrison. And I just want to say right now that both press conferences came out, Rob Pelinka is a mother freaking killer, dude. Is an assassin. Look at him in the press conference. Look at his face. Look at how he's composed.
This all started with the coffee in Dallas where Nico approached us with the concept. And because there was a partnership and a history of traveling the world between Nico and myself working around Kobe Bryant, there was a fabric of trust in the discussions. We knew there would be 248 insurmountable snags to get to the end, and there were. And so over the course of 3 weeks, call it, an issue would come up and we'd think there was no way to climb the mountain and we'd figure out a way. Then the next issue would come up and you just keep going and you stay committed to the work. You stay committed to trying to get the deal done in a partnership sense. I think a lot of people talk about negotiations in terms of who won and who lost. I try to approach a negotiation in the sense of how do we build a partnership where we can get to the end. I called Jeannie after the coffee in Dallas and brought her in immediately, as I do with everything. Her and I have a really strong working relationship, and the fabric of that is that we share things in real time. And she was extraordinarily excited and hopeful that we could get to the end, which we were able to do.
That's Mamba mentality, bro. Rob Pelinka is a freaking killer. Nico in his press conference seems extremely uneasy, extremely not confident in my opinion, and his voice is high-pitched as frick, bro. Yeah, maybe that's just his voice. My bad, but normally you tend to go on a higher influx when you're nervous, embarrassed, scared, all them things.
We definitely understand the magnitude of what just transpired. It's not lost on us. Definitely would like to thank Luka for his brilliance and, over the last, 4 years since we've been here, what we've been able to accomplish. And then as we turn the page, I think it's important to know that J-Kid and I, we've had a vision in the culture that we want to create since we've been here. And the players that we're bringing in, we believe exemplify that. And, we think defense wins championships. And we're bringing in one of the best two-way players in the league. A lot of people don't talk about, what he does defensively and offensively. But, if you can name first-team All-NBA players that are also first-team All-Defensive players. That's a unique unicorn to try to find. And he's young and athletic and bouncy and, gets his hands on lots of balls. Yeah, I think it wasn't really like a point. I think it was like, how do we make our team better? There's some unique things about his contract that we had to pay attention to. There's other teams that were loading up, that he was going to be able to decide make his own decision at some point of whether he wants to be here or not, we want to supermax him or not, or whether he wants to opt out. So I think we had to take all that into consideration and feel like we got out in front of what could have been a tumultuous summer. It started out as a coffee that, was more, hey, would you ever? I don't know. Would I? Let me think of, and then it built upon that. And, we kept it between us. We had to keep it tight. J-Kid didn't know about it, but J-Kid and I are aligned, and we talk about archetypes, and we talk about the culture that we want to create. So I know the type of players that he likes without actually talking to him. Hey, would you like? So I think when you're aligned with your coach like that, I know the type of players that he likes, athletic and bouncy and, gets his hands on lots of balls.
I got to be honest with you. Right now, I'm only focused on today's game. Yeah, I think it's, it's something that, as Nico's brought up, we are aligned, right? And so just understanding, but when you look at the vision of the team and what Nico wants to build, I truly support that. And truly believe that the players that we're getting are the ones that can help us achieve that, and that's to win a championship.
This trade is said to have been the Mavericks' idea, which is crazy, and the concerns were about Luka's contract, that he wasn't willing to stay, and he could leave. He might leave. Dude, Literally, Luka in the press conference, look at his freaking face. He's freaking mad. I mean, it's over, it's professional, it's emotions, but Luka is like, bro, I was freaking staying, bro. I love freaking Dallas. If the Mavericks do not go to the finals and win a championship this year, the trade was pointless. The trade was dumb as frick. They're saying that they need defense. Okay, shout out Anthony Davis.
Like I said, I didn't know. I was actually at home about to watch a movie with my wife and got the phone call. So I had no idea. I just sent an hour later, I was no longer with the team. So I was in shock, obviously. I had no idea that, it was happening.
And I think he brings that. And on honestly, really, I don't think the Lakers got better. You know what I mean? I don't think the Lakers got better. The Mavs might have gotten a little better because they had two guards, Kyrie and Luka, but now they have the one good guard with AD, like, makes sense. But, dude, it's Luka Doncic, bro. The only players in the league on that level are friggin' Jokic, Luka, and Giannis, bro. There's no one in, like, what are we talking about? The Lakers don't care if they're gonna win or not. They're like, dude, we'll snatch up the friggin' one of the most popular players in the league right now and be the mother friggin' Lakers because we're the LA Lakers.
I said, you see how happy LA is?
So sad.
Dude, we look sad.
They don't know the
Did anybody say, oh my God, Anthony, he deserves a statue, he gonna get one.
Are you serious? Luka. Who you want?
You want Bron? You want Bron, Bronny, and AD? Which one? Who do you want?
Also, I just want to say in these interviews, Jason Kidd is death staring. He's like, I don't even think he's nodding. Nico is saying things. I know that I know what Jason likes. Jason, I know him. I know him so well that I didn't even have to tell him that we were going to trade the best player on the team in the league. I didn't even tell him that. I just knew he was going to be down. I knew immediately. What? There's no way Jason was on the same page. And Jason, like, is locked in staring, and even his answers are a little bit like, he's stressed out of his mind. His brain is confused. Look at his eyes. Look at his demeanor. He's confused and shocked out of his mind still. In my opinion, Nico, you got played by Rob Pelinka, the assassin, the killer. And for the Lakers, they should just friggin' trade LeBron to Cleveland. Yeah, trade LeBron to Cleveland. Because guess what? LeBron's gonna retire. Let him go have his farewell in Cleveland, even though I know the Lakers want that money. But hey, man, go get a young beast. But they need an offensive big. Isn't Jarrett Allen on Cleveland? Jarrett Allen, bro. Go get, even though Cleveland I know is playing really well and they want to try to win out of the East, but yo, trade LeBron. Try to get like Jarrett Allen in Garland or something, or like try to get some friggin' young dudes. The Lakers too are fine if they don't win for the next 5 years. They have Luka, bro. Maybe they'll win when Luka's 29. That's 4 years from now. They'll build around him for like 2, 3, 4 years. 5, 6, 7. He better be going to the finals, man, which he will be. He already went to the finals. The Mavericks went to the finals last year, dude. I don't know if they have a bunch of faith in Kyrie. I think Kyrie can do it. I mean, he did it in Cleveland before, but like, they have that much faith that they freaking gave up their franchise guy who they got rid of Trae Young for. KD was saying that what happened to loyalty with the owners? That's not even a thing. Will the Mavericks regret this decision? The answer is yes. If they don't win a championship in the next 2 seasons, and that's pushing it, it should be this season, the answer is yes, bro. And when Luka has 3 rings with the freaking Lakers, they're gonna be freaking peed off. That's pretty much it. I just want to talk about it and go over it after watching the press conferences for both. All I gotta say is friggin' Pelinka is a friggin' beast.